Hello everybody. If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 221, The Enchanted Lighthouse. In a quaint coastal village where seagulls danced above the crashing waves stood an old lighthouse. Its white walls were weathered by salty winds and its lantern had guided sailors home for generations. But this lighthouse held a secret, a magical one. Meet Amelia, a young girl with wild curls and curious eyes. She lived in the village with her grandmother, who often told her tales of mermaids and hidden treasures. Amelia loved those stories, but she longed for her own adventure. One stormy night, lightning illuminated the sky and the lighthouse flickered. Amelia's heart raced as she climbed the spiral staircase, her footsteps echoing against the stone walls. At the top she found an ancient brass key hanging from a hook. The key seemed to whisper, "Unlock the mystery." Amelia hesitated, then turned the key in the rusty lock of the lighthouse's lantern room. The door swung open, revealing a breathtaking sight. The lantern was no ordinary light. It shimmered with colours unknown to the human eye. It pulsed like a heartbeat, drawing Amelia closer. As she stepped inside, the room transformed. The walls melted away, revealing a vast ocean stretching into infinity. Stars blinked overhead, and constellations formed patterns she'd never seen. Amelia gasped. It was a celestial sea, and she was floating within it. The voice echoed through the room. "Welcome, seeker of wonder." Amelia spun around to find a luminous figure, a star spirit named Lyra. Lyra's hair flowed like stardust and her eyes held galaxies. She explained that the lighthouse was a gateway to other realms, the places between dreams and reality. Each time the lantern flickers, Lyra said, a new world awaits. Amelia's heart raced. She could explore distant planets, dance with moonbeams, or dive into comet trails. But there was a catch. The lantern's magic required balance. For every adventure, Amelia had to leave behind a cherished memory. Her first choice came swiftly. She closed her eyes and remembered her grandmother's warm embrace, the scent of freshly baked cookies, and whispered bedtime stories. The memory dissolved and Amelia stepped into a swirling vortex. She emerged on a moonlit beach, silver sand between her toes. The waves whispered secrets, and a pod of phosphorescent dolphins leaped nearby. Amelia laughed, feeling weightless and free. In another adventure, she soared through a nebula, a cosmic ballet of colors. She met a constellation of fireflies who taught her songs only the stars knew. Each memory she sacrificed became a constellation in the night sky, a tribute to her courage. But as the months passed, Amelia missed her grandmother. She yearned for the taste of warm cookies and the sound of familiar laughter. Lyra watched her struggle, her starlight eyes filled with compassion. "Sometimes," Lyra said, "the greatest adventure is returning home." Amelia nodded. She chose to keep a memory, the way her grandmother's eyes crinkled when she smiles. With tears in her eyes, she turned the key, and the lighthouse transported her back. Her grandmother welcomed her with open arms. "Did you find magic?" she asked. Amelia hugged her tightly. "Yes, Grandma, and I brought a piece of the stars with me." From then on, the lighthouse continued to flicker, offering glimpses of otherworldly wonders, but Amelia knew that the greatest magic was right here, her grandmother's love and the memories they shared. And so the enchanted lighthouse stood, its lantern weaving tales across time and space, guided by a brave girl who understood that sometimes the most extraordinary adventures were found in the ordinary moments. Vocabulary notes: quaint, adjective, charming in an old-fashioned or picturesque way. The coastal village was quaint, with its cobblestone streets and colourful cottages. Weathered, verb, adjective, worn down or aged due to exposure to the elements. The lighthouse's walls were weathered by years of salty sea air. Spiral staircase, noun, a staircase that winds around a central column or pole. Amelia climbed the narrow spiral staircase to reach the lantern room. Luminous, adjective, emitting light or glowing. Lyra, the star spirit, had luminous eyes that sparkled like distant stars. Constellations, noun, patterns formed by groups of stars in the night sky. Amelia marvelled at the constellations, the Big Dipper, Orion and Cassiopeia. Vortex, noun, a swirling mass or whirlpool. When Amelia stepped through the vortex, she entered a new world. Phosphorescent, adjective, emitting light without heat. The dolphin's skin glowed phosphorescently as they leaped from the water. Nebular, noun, a cloud of gas and dust in space, often where new stars are born. Amelia soared through a colourful nebula, surrounded by cosmic beauty. Story written by Copilot AI. Images created by Copilot AI. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Hello, this is Steve. If you enjoyed the story, please would you take the time to leave a meaningful comment and click on the like icon. If you want to know when the next story has been uploaded, please click on the notify bell icon to be notified. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and tell your English learning friends so they can benefit too. Thank you.